Welcome to Bantu Heritage. Welcome to another episode of Bantu Heritage. My name is Matema Dombo, the man behind Bantu Heritage. Welcome from Morocco. We are 2,000 meters above sea level in this village, where we are walking along the village alleyways or the village streets up in the mountains. So that's a village street, village alleyway, one of the village shops. So here's where we are, having a walk as we continue our Moroccan adventure. This is a typical Moroccan village. Store warehouse. One of the shops there. You can see some gas tanks. And the shop is open. This is a Moroccan village. I hope we are enjoying the videos. And I hope you are enjoying the raw outskirts of Morocco. We are up here next to the highest peak in Africa. They say it's the second highest peak in Africa. So we are next to it, not on the peak, but 2,000 meters above sea level. You can feel the breeze is cool because we are high up in the mountains. It's cooler than the Marrakech area where we are coming from, which is on the lower ground or on the lower elevation. But now we are here. Now we are here in a Moroccan village as we continue our hiking, seeing the real Moroccan life. So this is a typical Moroccan village. Please subscribe to Bantu Heritage. Share the videos. Strike the like button, comment, and tell me what you want me to show you or what I should do to improve the channel and improve the content. But yes, this is where we are. This is Morocco for you guys. The architecture is almost the same. They maintain their heritage, the Moroccan style heritage. See the way they play with rocks. Village people making sure the place is habitable. They just play with the rocks. Natural material, local material. Just make use of it. Look at the valley below. That's a typical Moroccan village. We can zoom a little bit into the village. There we are. And the river is running along this village. So this settlement was also, to my understanding and opinion, it was influenced by the water. The river is flowing through the valley, so the settlements are also along the river, because you cannot have a settlement where there's no water. So yes, they get the natural resource from the mountains and they utilize it wisely. Now it's a tourist haven, coming to see how the Moroccan people live. There's an ambulance there. It's going up in the villages. Sometimes you'd think, oh, it's up in the mountains, in the rugged terrain, but people can always make where they are habitable. Because people can always live with nature, take the mountains, and live with the mountains. Just ensure that you develop the mother nature, tame it so that the place becomes habitable. And once you tame nature, you have done some development. See how they terrace everything. See how they direct water, which is just flowing down the valley. And they just make their houses along the valley on the side of the mountain. You can see some terracing in the distance there where they grow their crops. They grow their apple trees and everything. This is Morocco, guys. On this side now you can come up or go down using a car, a bicycle. You can also use maybe horses or donkeys. But on the other side, which we did our ascent, there's no way you can use a horse or anything, or a car or a bike. It's all by foot. That's the interest of that part. But here now it's a bit better, it's a bit easier. You can, as you can see, this road where we saw the ambulance coming up through. You can hear the sound of the footsteps on the gravel. Shwa, shwa, shwa. And then you know we are in a typical rural place. The hiking continues as we enjoy the breeze high up in the Atlas Mountains, near the second highest peak in Africa. We are now doing the descent. As you can see, this is the water coming from the mountain. We are just harnessing the water, and the water is flowing down. You can see from up there, they just put some pipes and then goes under the tunnel where the water goes. Whoever lives here, just got some water. I love mountains. The place where I'm born, we are also living in a mountainous area. So growing up every day, there is no day which would pass maybe without me going into the hill or the small hill next to my homestead. So whenever we're herding cattle, doing activities as young children, we used to go always in the mountains. So I love mountains, I love nature. Because like what I've always said, our nature is our heritage. We need to look after it and also fall in love with it. Yes, we have got modern cities, whereby modern cities have developed and sprouted all over the world, but nothing can beat Mother Nature. Because everything you have in the city is artificial. The buildings are artificial, the roads are made, you try to convert or change some landscape into a city, you have to bring some water there. Sometimes the water has to be recycled because now people are living in a city, so you need to make use of the water. Water goes in the sewers after used, it goes to be purified again, it comes back again and we reuse it. Whereas when we are in the villages like here, water is natural, it's just coming from God, it's coming from natural resources, so we use fresh water. Once it goes, it goes. So you will be living with nature. That's the goodness of living in rural areas or in natural habitats. So I enjoy nature, and especially once you put mountains, I always fall in love with such places. So yes, that ambulance is coming back. So this is a sign that as much as we are in the villages or the rural areas of Morocco, but the health of the people is well catered for, is well looked after. So yeah, here we are. You can see an ambulance there. Another small waterfall there. Wow. A lot of waterfalls. Water coming all that way up the mountain, some fresh water coming down, forming this waterfall as it falls on these rocks. And we enjoy the natural beauty. So there's a small bridge here. This is rural Morocco. So that's the road we are following as we walk and continue with our excursion. Been a beautiful day so far, experience of a lifetime, because this is a place which you cannot be at every day. So you visit and that's it. Sometimes you not have the chance again of coming here. The chances are quite slim, but you cannot rule that out. I might maybe one day come back, but to be honest, this is a visit of a lifetime, a place we have never seen, a place I have never been to, but thank God we are here and we are now exploring together. Please subscribe to the channel, share, comment, and let's grow the channel together. You can see the village guys from above. A lot of construction going on here in the village. Village apartments there. The valley below, walnut trees and apple trees growing in there according to the tour guide who is leading us. Some construction taking place here. We are 2,000 meters above sea level, exploring the Moroccan countryside. This is the Moroccan countryside. Like what I said in the previous episode, the area where we are, there are 9 villages around this place or around this area, with a population of around 6,000, the total of the 9 villages. So they are settled here along this valley up in the Atlas Mountains. And here we are seeing rural Morocco. I can see a very big difference with the villages or the village I come from. The rural Zimbabwe is totally different from rural Morocco. You can see the difference and you can tell. So that's the experience of traveling. You experience how people live in different parts of the world. So yeah, here we are. Our guide is ahead of us there. He was saying he does this every day, maybe sometimes twice a day, depending on the day, especially when the summer season peaks, when the tourists are coming in. Like from July, August, September, he says it will be very busy. A lot of tourists come in here because in the Western world or the Northern Hemisphere, in Europe mostly, that will be the summer holiday. Everything closes down, schools, parliament, government. They are all on recess for about 6 to 2 months. So that's when people do visit. Now at the same time also, Morocco is getting a lot of a surge in visitors from Europe, mainly because Spain is putting a bit of some restrictions from fellow European tourists from places like Germany, Britain, and so on. So people are now reverting to places like Tunisia, Morocco, because the holidays there are quite cheap and affordable and cheaper than Spain, and there's less hassle. And also, you can also discover that you can, rather than just going to the beachfront, have fun, play some disco, and go home, and then say I was on holiday. When you come here, when you really want to enjoy a real holiday, is like what I'm showing you. Come to raw Morocco, leave the hustle and bustle of Marrakech, and then book these tours for the day. You can, so 1.5 hours drive, like today, we had a 1.5 hour drive from Marrakech, and then we are here, you do your excursion, and then experience Rio, Morocco, go into one of the Moroccan houses. They have the Moroccan hospitality, they have Moroccan tea, and then see the villages, see the valley, see the waterfalls, and then go back to your hotel. That will be an experience of a lifetime. I hope you are enjoying the video. Please like, share, and the best I would ask you to do for me, guys, is to subscribe to the channel, because once we subscribe, it goes a long way. And then when we've got more subscribers, we can reach to many audience when you share, and then the channel can grow. Go to the comment section, tell me what you want me to show you, what we can improve, and we can always do that, because that's how we can grow. But I try to go around the world showing you the people in their natural habitat. I love to showcase such areas or such content, so that we learn and know that we've got a lot going on outside the hustle and bustle of cities. Welcome to rural Morocco.
From all the way up and close from behind the Casbah to the waterfall there, and we go up to the village there.
Did you hear that, guys? You did everything.
So this is where we landed, guys. That's where we landed with our driver over there. I can zoom a bit. So this is where we arrived by car, and then the tour guide took us all the way up there. From there we walked all the way up the valley. You can see from the distance the waterfall. That's where we went up, all the way up, and then we went all up there. That's where we had tea and the carpet shop, and then we started descending to where we are now. What an experience. Morocco at its best. So this is the real Morocco, not the hustle and bustle of cities you have seen, the motorbikes, the cars in cities, the marketplace in Medina, in Marrakech, but this is raw Morocco. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and let's grow this channel together. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching and thank you for sharing. I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.